Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at Yunus Musah, an American currently playing in Spain. He's got a big career ahead of him by the looks of things. He's highly rated, 17 years old at the start of Football Manager 21. Started his career at Arsenal in England, but has moved out to Valencia following a leave from Arsenal for £90,000. 23 appearances and 1 goal for Valencia B, and looking to break into the first team as well now. Stats-wise and positioning, he's more of a central midfielder or right-hand side, but looks like you can develop him pretty much anywhere on that midfield. Pretty well-rounded as well, so I wouldn't put it past him being able to play most positions on the pitch. 5'11", some decent natural fitness as well, along with strength, acceleration, all that sort of thing. Good determination, good work rates, all things that can look to be improved on as well. £3.5 million at the start of the career, breakthrough prospect. Let's jump ahead, see where he's at in 5 years' time and how he's developing. Alright, so we can see he has moved on from Valencia to Tottenham. So a little bit of a controversy, starting his career at Arsenal, moving to Tottenham, but nothing too big there. 55 caps and 7 goals now for the USA, £57 million value, so you can see his world-class midfielder status is represented in his valuation. Some very good stats developed here. Acceleration, very nice. Agility is very nice. 6 foot tall now. Off the ball, vision, determination, all very good. Very well-rounded central midfielder with some decent tackling as well as kind of the passing. His technicals aren't amazing. Dribbling's his best stat in there, and technique, along with first touch. So maybe a bit more of an attacking player, but passing is a bit low, which I'm a bit disappointed about to be that high, but still 22 years old, so there is room for improvement still on that front. Let's see how it's gone. So £65 million transfer from Valencia to Tottenham. You can see that he performed pretty well for Valencia, getting in their first team pretty much straight away. Played a lot of games for them. Must have joined around the January period in 24-25 season. So played half in Spain and half in England. Hasn't performed too amazingly for Tottenham since joining, but I'm sure that will start to develop, and he'll be able to, once he's bedded in, will certainly be able to start to perform at the highest level. But we will jump ahead again another 5 years, see him in his prime, see kind of what trophies he's won and how he's getting on. Okay, so a move to Red Bull Leipzig followed his time at Tottenham. 116 caps and 13 goals now for the USA, so he's already hit that century mark at 27 years old. Valued at £59 million. You can see that his stats have slightly improved, so it is good to see that his dribbling's improved, first touch, as well as his passing that's gone up. Vision, off the ball, determination, all very good still, and physicals generally just look brilliant for his kind of age. So with that, we can see how that's happened. So he did start to pick up in his performances as we kind of expected. Did move to Red Bull Leipzig for £54 million. So didn't really get much of a profit on his transfer from Tottenham, for Tottenham anyway. There is clearly he's started to kicks off very well for RB Leipzig, scoring 7 goals and getting 7 assists in his first year, 12 assists and 3 goals in the second, maybe playing a little bit deeper now for them. Can we see if he is playing at all? Yeah, so he is playing in that centre of midfield for them. Certainly a player that looks very good. I love the Red Bull away third kit. It looks gorgeous. Anyway, back to Yunus Musah. Very good looking player. Certainly one to keep an eye on. Another £54 million cost for bringing him in though, but a player that can play in a lot of positions. 190 million value so far in his career. Very well rounded, as you can see by the little graph here. But let's jump again. Let's go 5 years, take a look, but we'll actually take a quick look at his trophies. So we can see first international appearances at age 17, won the North American Nations League with USA, won the Gold Cup with them after his move to Valencia, won the FA Cup with Spurs, so if he managed to get Spurs a trophy, that's pretty good. Won the North Nations League with USA and the Pokal with Leipzig since moving. So he's getting trophies here and there, but maybe because he hasn't moved to one of the biggest clubs in the world, that's kind of limited him slightly. But we'll jump ahead again, take a look at kind of where he's at and kind of what his plans for retirement are. So a big move has turned out for him. He is at Juventus now, otherwise known as Zebra. 173 caps and 18 goals for the USA, so big numbers there. Stats still looking very good. At 32 years of age, you'd expect a lot more decline. Technicals aren't amazing. He's kind of gone back to that kind of earlier stage that he was at, but mentals and physicals are still look very good for 32 years old. Valued at 24.5 million. Let's take a look at how that happened. So still a £36 million price tag for Juventus to bring him in, following a good few years at Leipzig, where he did perform very well, contributing to a lot of goals during that time. Has he won any more trophies since being at Leipzig? So he won the Pokal a couple more times and the Europa League, along with an Italian Super Cup already at Juventus. We'll be interested to see if he does win any more trophies at Juve, certainly during his time frame anyway, because of kind of him finally moving to one of the biggest teams in that league. So we'll jump again straight away 5 years, see where he's at, if he's retired, and how that's gone. So it looks like retirement did come for him at 35 years old, just off the 200 appearances mark for America, which is a bit of a shame. 198 appearances and 22 goals in total, winning 9 trophies in his career. Looks like he was at Juventus for a little while, then moved off to Milan in the same league for a few more seasons. Juve only had him for a couple of years, so it's interesting to see that. Did he win anything else during his time there? Doesn't look like it. It looked like it was only the one trophy in Italy, so didn't quite get those trophies that he was maybe hoping for during that time. Got a couple of runners-up trophies as well for his individual efforts, but 549 appearances for 8 clubs and 53 goals in his career. Very good, very well-rounded player, certainly. I'd keep an eye out for him, but still a big valuation, especially at the start of the career, so you'd have to have a little bit more money than you maybe would have initially wanted to spend on him to bring him in, but a player that could last the test of time and a long period for you. But I hope you did enjoy. I certainly did. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will catch you next time.